Sorry guys, I had to do that. I'm a big James Bond fan. So today we're going to open up this brand new James Bond from Goldfinger. And this is put out by Big Chief Studios. This just came out. I pre-ordered this a while back. Let's crack this baby open up. I'm also going to do a side-by-side with a custom I've had for a while and see how they match up. I might end up just putting this right back on the internet to sell again because the custom that I have is pretty badass. We'll do a side-by-side. Let's take a look. Alright folks, as I said, this was put out by Big Chief Studios. They also have a few of the other Goldfinger figures, including Goldfinger himself. I haven't seen this. They got these bumpers on here. That's nice extra attention to detail on protecting the box. So as I said, I'm a big James Bond fan. I have all the movies, and I've watched them all several times, including all the special features. My dream car has always been the Aston Martin Vanquish. So here's the box right here. Pretty nice. I like how they use the gold foiling. The outside of the box is numbered as well. Number 78 of 4,300 worldwide. Got a nice cover there. Okay, so I noticed the figures are starting to do this. This is pretty nice. So here's the backdrop for it. Looks like it's a scene from Goldfinger. This looks like probably Goldfinger's lair before he gets caught, and I think this is the one where he's tied to the counter and the laser beam is slowly encroaching on his kibbles and bits. It's pretty nice. I like that they're starting to do this with the figures. The manual there. Here it is. Already I could tell there's some pretty nice detailing on the suit. The creases look pretty good. Yeah, this is real nice. Very lifelike likeness of him. But we're still going to do a side-by-side. Pretty good. So right off the bat, I'm pretty impressed. They even have the weathering on the bottom of the shoes. Probably hard to tell the slightly different color on here, but it looks like they have been worn. So that's pretty nice detail there. Bends appropriately. The leg thickness looks pretty good. It's got a three-piece suit on. Stitching on the vest looks pretty nice. It's even got the buckling on the back. Lining on the suit looks good. They didn't put a inside breast pocket, but that doesn't matter. The hands, they could be a little bit better actually, and I think they're slightly smaller than Hot Toys tends to do their hands. Yeah, so they're kind of smaller, not as much detailing as Hot Toys also does on their hands. They do that kind of like airbrush, kind of toothbrush paint sprinkle effect to give it some extra texture. But yeah, pretty good. The tie is okay. It's a little, there's almost some yeah, there's some kind of translucence to the tie. Not very good material in the tie. I might actually replace that with another one. Let's take a look at some of the accessories and then we'll do a side-by-side. So we've got some extra hands. Looks like a few of these hands are, yeah, pistol grip hands. We've got a gold bar. You can't really tell maybe, but it's got some stamping on there. So it has a Nazi stamp on it. There's his gun, the Walther PPK. I prefer the P99 from the newer films. Let's see. The magazine is removable and it has round detailing. The slide is not operational, but it looks like it cocks back. Of course, what's James Bond without a James Bond cocktail? So this one, it looks like, I think it was a mint julep that they described it as. And you could tell there's some detailing of the ice cube in there, as well as like a mint leaf. So that looks pretty good. I don't think it even showed that much detailing on the promo photos that they used, the teaser photos initially, when they were putting the pre-orders out. Looks like a cigarette case or ashtray. Doesn't do anything. Huh. It looks like it would do something. No. I think this is a tracker, a tracking chip. Let's see, does it go on the back of a shoe? Yeah, okay. I forgot about this detail. So, his shoe is removable. And then, let's see, I believe the tracker just goes right in there. All right, so there's the tracker in the bottom of the shoe, and then this just slides right back on. Pretty good detail there. I like that they did that. All right, we've also got a very detailed Omega watch. You could see the hands and the number indicators. It doesn't unstrap at all, so you would just slide this right onto his arm, but it has some good detailing on the strap even. Very good watch. We got a very nice James Bond base. Let's see. Okay, so that goes like that. And then that goes like that. I like it. It's very sleek, and it looks like it illuminates. Let's get some batteries in there and see what that looks like. All right, so here it is lit up. And boy, does that look sharp. I'd say you could probably learn something, Hot Toys. These guys know how to do it. That is sharp. It's got a switch on the bottom here. Turn that off. And it looks like there's a note here. It says 007 and CIA aerial nerve gas precedes dawn raid Fort Knox tomorrow. That's from the film. Just a little fun trivia. They actually used Fort Knox for the filming of the movie, and it was the only time they actually let a film crew on set. I guess whichever general was in charge of Fort Knox, they were a big James Bond fan, so they let him come on post. I imagine they had to go through security clearances, though. All right, so we've got even more hands. So now we've got a total of 8 hands. That's a lot. Oh well. And we have another gold bar. This one doesn't seem to have any stamping on it. And some pegs. And that's pretty much it. Now let's do a side-by-side with my custom and see how they match up. Alright, so here is the new one. And here's my custom. That is a close call. I don't know. I mean, as you're watching it, you'll probably judge for yourself, but that is definitely a close call. I will say that there seems to be a little bit more detailing in the texture of the face on my custom here on the right, but the actual structure, the sculpt itself is a little bit better on the new one on the left. The hair is similar. There's a little less shine to the custom one. Although I mean, his hair did have a shine in the movie. I think he used a pomade. So I'll probably, right off the bat, I'd have to say I'm going to put the custom one on eBay and keep the new one. I think it wins. The suit too. This is the suit from Goldfinger. I'm sure he wore this suit at some point, but it's just a little too plain. Anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in, and we'll have some more unboxing and reviews coming up. Take it easy. The tracker does slide out, so I don't know if you remember from the film, that is a separate tracker, and then this is that's the device to track. So it slides out, comes off completely, and I found out that the handgun does have a working slide. It was just kind of stuck. But I was also very impressed by the instruction booklet. So here's the cover. It says "For your eyes only," and then oops. Here's the inside, showing how to operate the shoe, how to put the watch on, put batteries in the base. So it's pretty nice. Attention to detail there, I like it. Anyways, take it easy.